everyone, this is StarCraft 12, and today we have a new Divide music song. It's called To the End. It's an Esports Anthem, Snapdragon Pro Series. I know nothing about esports aside from the fact that occasionally I like to watch it. But I don't know any of the teams or anything like that, so I don't really know what this is going to be like. But Divide's been very excited about it, so I know that for a fact. He said that he's been working on this for a while, so that tells me there's going to be some very intricate quality that's been added to this. He had someone else help him with the lyrics too. Inverum. Interesting. And then he's got Ole Andrevsky on the guitar solo, who has appeared in multiple songs so far this year. So yeah, interesting. Well, I'm not going to waste any more time. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because I will be pausing and talking about it. And let's see what he's been so excited about. Interesting. Very solemn at the beginning. Very solemn at the beginning.
I was counting stars, everyone I saw, always just in reach, yet so far. What I always wanted, even needed, I could see it from the start. I've been waiting for the right time, running up and running, leaving behind. I don't wanna leave my chances out in the cold, 'cause I feel the weight of the world. I see it, I reach it, to the summit that I never known I needed. I reach it, every step takes me farther from home.
Okay. Like I said, I know very little about esports, but I know quality, especially after doing this for almost 2 full years. And holy shit. I talk a lot about like how singers put so much passion in their vocal performance and so much of their like their energy into their vocal performance. And Divide is not usually Divide is no exception to that. Like Divide is up there with Fable and DPS and Steinway Fox and all those other ones who are capable of like resonating what they're trying to say with the passion and love for the production that they're doing. But this, I don't know why. I don't know what it is about it specifically, but this just feels more, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, it feels it feels definitely passionate, for sure. There's 100%. But it just feels like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's more passionate than what we normally hear from Divide, but at the same time, I don't know how else to describe it, you know? Like, it feels like he really put a lot of energy. And he did say he'd been working on this for a while. I don't remember exactly how long, but he did say he had been working on this for a while. So I'm wondering, like, how long it took him to produce this song, and if that's the reason why it feels so much more in depth than some of his other songs that have come out recently. And again, that's not slighting any of his other songs. It's just when you work on something for a long time, you can tell that the love and care is there. And listening to the instrumentation, listening to the vocal performance, like, you could tell the care and love has been put into this. You could just hear it. So it's got me hyped for sure. But let's continue, because I'm curious to see I could see this going a couple different ways. I could see it continuing to rise and build. I could see it like dipping off and getting a little bit quieter and somber before rising back up. I could see this going a couple different ways. Let's see how he decides to take it.
Stand before the ones I must overcome. These stars shine above me, and I let them guide me. I know that I still have so far to go. No more waiting for the right time, running up and running, leaving behind. I don't wanna leave my chances out in the cold, 'cause I feel the weight of the world. I see it, I reach it, to the summit that I never know. I need it, I reach it, every step takes me farther from home. I see it, I reach it, I need it, I reach it, every step takes me farther from home.
I've mentioned this a couple of times, and I haven't really talked about it for a while, so I'm going to talk about it right now. I'm currently working on the storyboard for a video game, and I've been kind of like toying with game development. I suck at it, but I'm getting better. And I use a lot of songs, specifically a lot of Fable and Divide songs, to help influence my story. And for the longest time, the song that Divide has done that has influenced my story the longest, or the most, excuse me, has been his Asta track, his most recent one. Actually, both of them, but specifically the most recent one. But this, I'm gonna have to listen to this a couple more times. But this is giving me ideas. The way that this is set up, yeah, it's based around esports. It's very, it's focused on trying to do like an Anthem style thing for esports. It's succeeding in that endeavor. But for me, in my creative process, what's happening is I am taking these lyrics and I'm taking the way that he has structured everything, and I am applying it to my video game story. And it's making sense, and it's got me so freaking excited right now. Like, I am practically shaking with anticipation to be able to go and start like continuing with my storyboarding, because this is helping me like create a creative narrative for the story that I want to tell in my video game. And I know that was not his intention, but that's what's happening. And oh my god, this could very well be like my next most listened to song on Spotify. I would not be surprised if this song wound up being the most listened to song on Spotify come next Spotify rap or whatever it's called. Because the inspiration that I'm getting right now is impossible to describe. what a song. That's going to make me tear up. I don't know why, but it's going to make me tear up. What a song to wrap up 2022. That, I think, he's had some great songs this year. I don't want to say definitively that that's probably my personal favorite, just on the first listen to, because that's a knee-jerk reaction. But it is easily one of my personal favorite Divide songs, just on first listen to. Like, going off of like how I've reacted to every Divide song this year, this is probably, I'd have to say, in terms of how it makes me feel right now, my favorite song of 2022 from Divide. That might change on re-listens compared to like many of his other songs, because he's had some freaking amazing ones. Like I said, The Other Side, his Asta song, his second Asta song, was the biggest inspiration for my video game story. And this is only like tying into that in ways that I couldn't even begin to describe. But like, just based on how it makes me feel right now, in the immediate moment, I think this might be my favorite song of his from 2022. That is an experience. Wow. Anyway, thank you for joining me. This is Dark Alpha 12, and I shall see you in the next video.